Welcome back, CataclysmGaming. I'm your host, Grim Reaper, and I'm bringing you beginner guides to agents across a lot of maps. It's going to show very basic details, and it's going to make you learn the agent quick, easy, and be ready to take it into ranked. Sit back, relax, be sure to like, subscribe. It means the world to us. Alright, let's get into it. Welcome back, CataclysmGaming. In today's video, I'll be covering Lotus and the Info Initiator Fade. In this video, we'll be covering over her Haunt, her Seize, and the Prowler. I'll show you all the tips and tricks on how to use all these abilities and her ultimate to make you better and get you more wins in the game. Let's go over it. Starting off with Haunt, this is going to be a reveal type of ability, very similar to Silva Dart. However, instead of being Dart and having multiple scans, when this lands, this is gonna see whoever is in the LOS and ping him through the wall.
I'll find you.
Very similar to how Silva Dart worked, Haunt also has a different type of trajectory, which allows you to either control it and make it land faster
Where are you?
by reactivating your Haunt key, or you can throw it and it's gonna fly for a certain duration.
Where are you?
The flight duration of Haunt does differ depending on how you're throwing it, if you're running, jumping, or running backwards and throwing it.
I'll find you. Where are you? I'll find you.
With these three different of speeds, you can throw different type of eyes. A really good eye for a main is lining up here and doing a jump throw.
I'll find you.
This is going to scan anyone in lobby and anyone who swings out. Another very simple one, especially on Lotus, because these walls are very paper thin, a lot of fades are going to be buying an Odin. Throwing it up
Where are you?
and spamming is going to allow you to get kills. When the eye lands up here, it's able to scan anyone
There.
who's main and
There.
anyone who's rubble. As Fade, especially in ranked, a lot of the game plan that you can play as this agent is you could play the mid map, allowing you to help your teams towards A,
There.
helping your team towards
There.
C, and you could play solo B by reclearing with your Prowlers, or also your Haunt. If you're towards B, you could stand on this platform and then do a run jump throw,
Where are you?
and this is going to allow your team get scans from A and see any enemy who's running out. Now, if your team is looking to fight C with Haunt on B, we could do
There.
a run jump throw.
I'll find you.
And this is going to scan anyone who's towards mound or pushing up and allows your team to either fight with it or gather all the info. Not only is Haunt really good for getting early info, it's really good in the retake scenarios. Haunt's just for distraction,
Where are you?
scan anyone backside, and it makes enemies have to force to shoot it or they get revealed. Another good one is like if you're retaking C and trying to clear all of Ben,
There.
is just doing it run throw.
I'll find you.
Now the Haunt's ability on attack works very similar, using it to clear all of the neutral space by just throwing it out
Find
there.
you.
But now that one's easy to break. However, with Haunt, just like Silva Darts, we got weird angles. At spawn barrier, linking up here and then doing a little bit higher, doing a run jump throw.
I'll find you.
Lands here, scanning all of mound, and if they're swinging main. If we want to know more lineups, comment down below and I could do a full lineup guide on this map. Same thing towards A. A lot of teams are going to just do a basic
Where are
Haunt.
you?
And that's going to scan
There.
everything in the circle. You want to be better, aiming higher and making sure your Haunt lands on the high ground.
I'll find you. There.
Scans all lower as well. Also, Haunt for taking sight is really good because it's going to clear a lot of those corners that are really tough to clear. Like back sight, just throwing it over the
Find
sight.
you.
You could use Haunt in a very simple way, gathering your team all the info that you need to take all the neutral space and all of the sight space. Now, let's talk about the Seize. Seize has a very similar trajectory as Haunt. Multiple ways you can throw it, and you could also activate it early by re-hitting your Seize key. Now, what does Seize do exactly? For starters, if anyone gets caught by it,
Take hold.
it's gonna bring them in and hold them there, which allows your team to dump more util like a Raise Nade, Gecko Molly, Deadlock Net, anything that really contains them. It's really gonna help this ability flourish. Not only does Seize just grab people, it's also gonna decay their HP, allowing you to do a little bit more damage. And before they regen that HP, if you get the kill, they are already weak. Another thing that Seize does is it gives you information. Say we hit someone in the corner, it's gonna tether to them, giving you a visual cue that someone is in the corner. And the enemy players who are in the Seize get fully deafened. Anything you do, they can't hear. Now onto Fade's Prowler. Unlike Drone and Skydog, this little thing does not really show you a POV when you use it. However, you can guide it throughout the whole duration and clear everything that you need to. For example,
Bring them down.
what we did there is we cleared
There.
all of right side of B, and we also
There.
cleared this. If we need to clear deeper, we could go into this corner.
Bring them down.
Anything that really
There.
pops up close and in LOS, the Prowler is gonna speed up and chase its target. Now, a really cool thing about Fade, unlike other initiators and info initiators, is the Prowler and her Haunt combo together really well. If an enemy is scanned by your Haunt, it's gonna leave a trail. The trail is gonna follow wherever the enemy goes,
There.
and if you use your Prowler on that trail, it's gonna chase them.
Bring them down.
Now, if your Prowler hits a target, it's gonna be deafened and also blind. So not only does this character have a lot of abilities that deafen the target, it's also gonna nearsight them. So your team can scale behind this dog, use it to trade, or use it to capitalize on that nearsight. For example, if you were gonna take the full C mound space, and we know the enemy like to play,
There.
we could start off with our C's,
Catch them.
I,
Where are you? Bring them down.
and a dog. Not only is your C's gonna trap whoever's there, they'll be scanned and the dog will speed up at them. Just like I was mentioning with C's, how it still gives you information. Say you throw your C's
We'll
out,
catch them.
catches them, that tether is telling you that someone's there. Now, to do a full execute with your ult and Nightfall, say you're ulting,
There, take them.
show up this
My ult
trail,
is ready.
and
Mark
then you
one.
send your
Bring
dog.
them down.
Not only will it trace where they are, you can also lead up.
I'll
like
find you.
right? Another example of these abilities comboing together is like if you get the scan
I'll find
enemy,
you. Mark one.
run,
Bring them
send
down.
your dog is gonna trail and show you exactly where it goes.
They're blind with fear.
Fade's util not only combos really well with her team, it also combos really well with her own util. Now, Nightfall, just how I said it combos with all her other abilities, it also is gonna let your team roam wherever they want if they scan multiple
There.
people here. On Lotus especially, say you ult and you hit everyone on this site, you can open this door, and if no one else is near, it's not only gonna deafen the enemy team, it's gonna decay them, it's also gonna block out their whole map.
There, take them. My ult is ready.
Nightfall is almost as big as Breach Ult, however, has a different type of impact. If you're gonna ult a whole site, have your team push behind it. The enemy team are gonna not only be deafened, they'll also be low on HP too. I'm CG Grimar. This has been a very beginner guide to Fade. If you guys want to know more about lineups for either the Haunt and or Seize, comment down below and we'll get a video going for you. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful night, day, morning. I'm out. Peace.